Nice.
Butterscotch Shenanigans.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first ever Butterscotch Shenanijam. I'm Seth and I'm the games programmer.
I'm Sam and I make art.
I'm Adam and I do web and tool stuff.
We are super excited to have you with us for this weekend of game making mayhem. Jams hold a special place in our heart because they were the way that we originally got into game development. Over the years, we've jammed out a countless number of games, from the 7-day roguelike challenge that gave us Quadrupus Rampage, to the 8-hour game jams that birthed both Flop Rocket and Roid Rage. We found jams to be our primary mechanism for generating good and successful game ideas. Jamming is more than just an event, though. It's a way of life. In times when we've felt stuck due to stress, illness, or just a creative slump, jams have always been there to light a fire under our rumps and get us going again. I bet that after this weekend, you'll find yourself riding a creative and productive high for more than just a few days, and possibly for the rest of your life. Now, whether you're participating solo, with friends, or with a few lovely strangers you met on that Shenanijam Discord, we're glad you're here. Jams are our lifeblood, and we cannot wait to see what all of you crazy Shenanijammers come up with. Now, before we dive into the how to jam, let's take a look at a few of the ridiculous things that we at Butterscotch have put together over the last 5 years of jamming.
So let's talk about how to actually do a game jam and how to do it successfully. Jams are supposed to be fun, not stressful, but they are a lot of work, and so somehow you have to battle through this weekend of trying to make a game, get through the other side, and have made a game. So we want to talk a little bit about how to make that happen. So we'll just go through some quick pro tips and tricks. So the first thing you should do is join our Discord. So that's at bit.ly/bsdiscord, and there you can talk to your fellow Shenanijammers, you can talk to us, you can talk to random weirdos, you can talk to anybody, and you can tell them what you're up to, what you're struggling with, and get some help, and maybe even find some teammates. Second, and most importantly actually, is you should use a game engine. Game jams are not for making game engines, though some people seem to think that's what they're for. They're for making games. So make a game, get an engine, it solves all your problems for you. The one that we use in the studio for all of our games is Game Maker Studio, and Yo-Yo Games, the makers of Game Maker Studio, have kindly provided some temporary licenses for all of our Shenanijammers. You can find the link for your temporary license at our Discord channel. Also remember, it's a long haul, not a sprint. So you got to take care of your body during the jam. This isn't about staying up all night and eating absolute garbage. I mean, you can do both of those things, but also you should do some good things for your body. Get a little bit of sleep, try to eat some healthy food, go on some walks, get some exercise, get your blood flowing, because remember, your brain is in your body. So you also need to remember this is about focus. The only way we can get through an entire game jam, an entire 48-hour effort of building something amazing, is by having really just absolute focus. In our normal day-to-day lives, we let ourselves get distracted by all kinds of stuff, usually our phones. So practice really good focused discipline and just stay on task. Keep things small. I mean really small. If you think that your idea is small, it really actually isn't. You need to go even smaller yet. Make the smallest thing you can, because that's the way you're going to be successful in doing a game jam. So how do you do that? The biggest problem that people face when they go in to make a jam is actually the brainstorming part, because they have all these thousands of awesome ideas that they want to make, and they spend a couple hours developing this huge, really cool, elaborate plan of the game they want to make. But in the end, you can only make 1/100th or 1,000th of that. So to kind of demonstrate what it would look like to do a under 30-second brainstorming session, we're going to do a little demo one for you to show you what it should be like.
It's time to consult our theme sack! Better go to the whiteboard.
Oh, hey Sam, how's it going?
Bumped into you
What
there.
are you doing over here?
Got a
at the
theme.
whiteboard. Oh, okay.
It's porcupine.
Porcupine. Pork. Pine.
You're a pig in the woods.
You're pig in the woods.
Which is kind of like what a porcupine actually is.
You're a pig in the woods. You're climbing trees. You're climbing. You're climbing pines.
pig?
You're
Yeah,
climbing
pines.
Yeah, but pigs aren't good at climbing, so you gotta kind of You got to really work at it.
Is it like a quap style thing? You got those hoods, you gotta notch them into the appropriate tree holes.
But also, you're very rotund, so you're kind of
Right.
you're rolling off of branches all the time.
Okay.
Trying to get to the top of this pine tree as a pig.
Okay, so it'll be a pine tree climbing pig
Simulator.
with a little bit of physics in there to help you roll and bounce off some branches.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, bye. The reckless nature of the creativity you'll display this weekend is the best marriage of chaos and creation you'll ever experience. It will require all of your being for just 2 days. And if you give this weekend all it deserves, you'll get a heck of a lot back in return. On behalf of Butterscotch, let us welcome you to the crucible of game development. Your themes can be found now at podcast.bscotch.net. And with that, it's time to Shenanijam. May your jam be swift and your games playable.